barber's got a quick hand. He look around the room, he won't tell you his plans. Got a rolled cigarette hanging out his mouth. He's a cowboy kid, yeah, found a 6-shooter gun in his daddy's closet with a box of fun things. I don't even know why, but he's coming for you, yeah, he's coming for you. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. Daddy works a long day, he'll be coming home late, yeah, be coming home late, and it's bringing me a surprise, 'cause dinner's in the kitchen and he's packed in nice. I've waited for a long time, yeah, slide in my hand now, a quick pull the trigger, reason with my cigarette. Say your hair's on fire, must have lost your wits. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. Hey, what's up YouTubers, Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So this week we're doing an acoustic version of Foster the People's Pumped Up Kicks. Now, I'm playing this with a capo. You don't have to play it with a capo. The chords are exactly the same without, okay? And the reason I do this is because I saw them playing an acoustic version on a radio show or something like that, playing an acoustic version. I thought it'd be really nice to do a lesson on it, as it's really easy and it's good fun to play. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. So I've got the capo all the way up here on the 7th fret. Like I said, you don't actually have to play this with a capo. You can play it normal, whatever suits your voice really. I just use 7, is because what they used on the live version. So you only need to know a couple of chords here and they're nice and easy. The first one is E minor. Then that moves to a G shape. I'm doing that sweet G. It doesn't really matter which type of G you use, okay? Then a D chord, and then an A major. Now sometimes you'll see me using this A sus2, okay, and sometimes a D sus2. I'll explain more about that as we get into it. But first of all, there's kind of the famous riff, I guess, it's the bass line. And it will go. So that's kind of the basic version, okay? If we learn that first, then I can show you how to incorporate it with the chords. So using the open, obviously at the 7, O, 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 9, 10, 10, O on the A string, 9, 12, 12, 10, 9, O, O, and then very quickly 9, 10 on the bottom E. So I'll go like this. And as you can hear, when I hit this too hard, you can hear a little bit of string buzz here, and that's just where the capo's quite high up the fretboard. If that is a problem, you can just move the capo lower down, okay? Now what I was doing at the beginning, I was actually palm muting just to have a little bit of control over it. So I'm kind of starting off with this E power chord. You can, you know, it's just one finger. You can use two fingers if you like. So you can see I'm going 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I go to the G. And when I go to the G, obviously, my first finger doesn't really move. My second finger comes into that 10th fret, okay? So, and these really aren't doing anything down here on the thinner strings yet, because, you know, we're just playing the low strings. So then I'm doing an O9, and I'm playing a D, but I'm only kind of playing those middle strings really. I might hit the B string as well. So if I do it slowly, G shape, D, and then do this, okay, 10, 9 on the A string, and you can do an A power chord there. Or if you can put a full chord on if you wanted, but I'm just doing an A power chord. And then just this back to the E minor. So if I put some speed behind it, so kind of get used to that, and you'll notice that now and again I'm adding these extra notes, and it's just actually by accident. I'm hitting these extra notes, which sounds kind of cool, so I just leave them in, okay? You could, you know, you don't, if you're struggling with the palm muting, don't worry about it. You could just and all I'm doing now, I'm leaving that D on. Something like that. Let's start again. Which sounds kind of cool as well, right? So it just depends what kind of sound you want to make. You could just do it without the strumming, so you could go. Sorry. So there you could see, instead of doing the full A, I was doing the A sus2. It changes the sound a bit, but again, it's acoustic. Do your own little version, okay? So when I'm singing through the verse, I'm just doing the A minor, G, and I might add a little and sometimes you can see instead of the A, I'm just leaving my third finger on that B string, but I don't always hit the higher strings. Sounds too happy. And this, I'm not picking anything in particular, it's just as long as you got that rhythm that you can sing and play, I'm just actually hitting random strings. So if I do it slowly, Robert's got a quick hand, and he'll look around the room, he won't tell you his plans, got a rolled up cigarette. So now it's kind of a cross between kind of strumming and just picking. You know, I'm picking out those random strings and strumming. So really, you can do whatever you like. You could just strum through it. You could go, Robert's got a quick hand, he look around the room, he won't tell you his plan. That's going to work as well. Straight, if you're not good at playing down ups, you can play it straight. Robert's got a quick hand, look around the room, he won't tell you his plan. Okay? Do your own version. When it comes to the chorus are the same. I just kind of open it up. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. Now at this point you're probably asking me, what is the strumming pattern for the chorus? Now because it's kind of my own version, I don't really know what I'm doing because I'm singing and playing. All the other kids with the pumped up kids, you better run, outrun my gun. I try and kind of get their accents when I'm singing it. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun. So where the accents happen on the lyrics, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you just make sure you've got a down strum in that, okay? So if you're going down, up, all the other kids with the pumped up, oh, should have changed chord there, pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. Kind of a basic strum pattern for the down ups that you should learn really is the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's going to work nicely. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run. Okay, so down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Don't worry if it's too complicated. Keep it simple. Especially if you're trying to sing and play, okay? The verses, the first verse is the same as the second verse, the first chorus is the same as the second chorus, except it's doubled up, okay? You could even throw in, now I didn't do that in the beginning, perhaps I should have, but there's a little bit of a solo in there, and I'm just going on the B string, 12 to 14, sliding 12 to 14, 12, 12, 14 on the G string, then I'm going 11 on the G, and 14 on the D. Fourteen on the G. Okay, so 14, 11, 14 on the D. Sorry. Or you could slide to that 10 to 12. Okay, let me try and play it slow. Just use the melody and try and find your way through it. Just use the same notes. So there you have it, guys. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button if you'd like to receive my weekly updates. And don't forget, guys, there's links below to a Spotify playlist I've done and Instagram if you'd like to send me a request. I don't get paid for these covers, guys, so any loose change you have, I've set up a PayPal donation button over on my website, so check that out as well. Any spare change goes a long way for me. I can even buy guitar picks and everything. So without further ado, guys, enjoy. I'll see you again at the same time next week.